Hello everyone and welcome to the midsize Colorado ZR2 Midnight Edition. This 2019 model is able to tackle anything that you can throw at it, and I'm going to show you what it's all about right now. Now I want to start this walk around right at the front here because this is a face that clearly tells that it means business. Yes, there is no other Chevrolet or vehicle that looks quite like this on sale. Now, I want to bring your attention to these cuts in the front bodywork. They're there for a purpose that assists in approach angle for the front tires, which we will see on the passenger side very shortly how that shows. Now, the overall look of this truck is blacked out, mean, aggressive looking. That is the Midnight package here. You can see these blacked out rims with the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack tires as you see them there. We also have rock sliders for when the going gets even more tough, but there is more underneath to come. Now, taking a look at the bed here, we have the chase rack with the lights that is part of the Midnight package here. You can see they're turned on. That basically makes night into day here. You'll also see that this is a ZR2 specific rear bumper. There is no corner steps as it favors now departure angle for the most serious off-roading enthusiast. Now, you might have noticed as we're taking a look around that there was a little glint of gold right all around in the corners of this truck. Now, that is a Multimatic DSSV dampening system that is specific to the Colorado ZR2. Now, this is Formula One technology that is brought over to our performance division. So it's been on the last generation of the Camaro Z28, some of our other performance models, and coming out very soon on other exotic vehicles as well down the pipeline from General Motors. But it is seen here first, able to tackle everything from literal jumps to long sweeping whoops in the desert, rocks, anything that you can throw at this truck, it is able to handle in spades. But we got to see what's powering all four of those wheels. Underneath the hood of this ZR2, you're going to find a 3.6 V6 motor that is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, if diesel is your preference, we now offer that with the ZR2 diesel package, offering that Duramax 2.8-liter 4-cylinder motor that makes 181 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 6-speed transmission. Now, the V6 that you see in front of me here is, of course, 308 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque, and that, of course, is driven to all four wheels. Now, just because the outside is this aggressive doesn't mean that the interior is sparse of this ZR2. Of course, as you take a look around, there is full leather seating surfaces everywhere you look, along with a leather heated steering wheel, heated seats, of course. Check out this embroidering that is on the headrest as well, signifying that this is no standard Colorado. This can do so much more. Now, for practicality's sake, it is, as it turns out, a Colorado. So, of course, you have full seating for 5 passengers. Comfortably, I can sit behind myself, being a 6-foot male, in this Colorado. So it doesn't matter where you're seated, you're not missing out. But to further take a look into that, let's check what the tech has to offer. Inside of the ZR2, of course, you are graced with all the technology that you'd ever need in a truck. Now, in front of us here, we have the driver information center in the center of the 2 analog gauges and the separate gauges for the engine temperature and fuel right above it. Now, of course, that's all directly controlled by this D-pad switch right here, allowing you to go through multiple different sub-menus and make sure that you're checking up on everything that you might need. Now, we also have the heated steering wheel button right here that of course allows you to stay comfortable all year long. Here in Canada, it is an absolute dream to have. Now, just further down, we have our four-wheel drive selection. Now, of course, that is done right here. We have two-wheel drive, auto, 4 high and 4 low. But if you actually press the button itself, that initiates the off-road mode. Now, that, of course, optimizes the drive line so that if you're going through the rough stuff, it's no problem in this ZR2. Now, just further off that is our lighting controls right here, allowing you to actually turn on and off those exterior lights on the chase rack that you saw earlier. Now, just towards the center, we find the latest generation of the Chevrolet infotainment system sitting proudly inside this ZR2. Now, that of course allows you to swipe just like an iPad and of course make quick and easy decisions with a flash. Now, just below that, we have our climate control, of course, allowing for simple and easy operation here of the climate functions. And just below that, this is the row of fun. That's right, traction control off, locking rear differential, locking front differential, of course the hazard lights, tow haul mode, hill descent control, and then finally the bed light. Below that is our heated seat icon, allowing you to go not only the bottom and back, but also the back itself. Now, let's take a look at the back seat. Seated in the rear of the Colorado here, of course, I have a commanding view of the outside, and there is no problem sitting and relaxing in this space. Now, I am 6 foot, as I said, and you can see that I comfortably have 1 inch to 1.5 inches of space behind myself as a driver. Now, I also have some goodies back here. You can see that there is 2 USB ports along with a 12-volt outlet, so I can actually plug in anything I might have on me, phone, iPad, so on, and get it all charged up for the road ahead. Well, everyone, this has been the Colorado ZR2 Midnight Edition. Now, if you have any further questions or would like to see it in person, either give us a call at the number below, check out our website, or come see us in person at 15783 Yonge Street right here in Aurora, Ontario.